And Benedict joins us for sports, but some bad news, Benedict.
Yeah, another day, but not a good news to tell you. Yesterday, I promised I was going to give you some good news, but Charlie, it didn't happen. It wasn't meant to be. The girls couldn't make it to the next stage of the qualifiers. As I mentioned yesterday, we were all hoping that they were going to beat Kenya after the draw here in Ghana, but that didn't happen. The first half was goalless. We all thought that was going to happen in the second half. Second half goalless, and then extra time. That was when the Kenyans had a penalty and they scored. So it ended 1-0 in favor of Kenya. What it means is that we are out. This was the third round of the qualifiers. If we had won this, we would have progressed to the fourth round. And then from the fourth round, we get to the fifth round, which will be the last stage. If we win, then we make the qualification to the Olympic Games. So that's the penalty, which our goalkeeper Fafali couldn't save. It was just unfortunate, and it was so sad yesterday watching these girls putting so much training so hard for this very qualifiers, because we've never played at the Olympic Games in a women's event before. It has never happened in our history. So they were actually hoping to get there and make it a reality. And then at the Kasarani Stadium yesterday, with all the beautiful play, with everything that the coach Mestego did, and the girls also put in, they still couldn't make it. So it ended 1-0 in favor of Kenya, and by virtue of that, we are out. So no Olympic Games for Ghana in terms of the women's football event. Now we'll have to turn our attention to the male event. But the Queens turned down. Another Ghana team turned up yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, so at least I have good news.
Okay, so give me the good
news.
Black
Black Stars B, the local Black Stars. You know, when you hear Black Stars B, oftentimes people ask me, what's the difference between the Black Stars proper and the Black Stars B? So the Black Stars B is the local component of the Black Stars. So these are players that play here in Ghana.
Okay.
So let's say if you play even in Togo, you cannot play in the Black Stars B.
Okay.
You don't necessarily have to be in Europe, even here in Africa.
You just have to be a Ghanaian.
You just have to
playing in Ghana.
Yeah, you just have to be playing in the country.
Right. Okay.
So Hearts of Folk, Asante Kotoko, Media Mercy, all the clubs here, it can be a lower division club. If you play in that league, or you play here in Ghana, you're a good player, they will draft you into the Black Stars. They are playing in the Wafu Cup of Nations, which is currently ongoing in Senegal.
Okay.
The last one was hosted here in Ghana, which we won. It was at the Cape Coast Stadium, which we won that competition. So we went into this one hoping to defend, and we are on course.
Okay.
So we are on course. Yesterday, the semi-finals, we played against Ivory Coast. We won by 3-0.
Nice.
You see the player on your screen?
Yes.
His name is Shafiu Mumuni.
Shafiu
Mumuni. He scored 3 goals. He scored a hat-trick.
He scored all the goals.
He scored all the goals.
Wow.
He plays at Ashanti Gold. Very good player.
Wow.
He's that good.
So when you play for Black Stars B, can you then move to the Black Stars at some point?
Okay, so normally what happens is, if you are good, okay, it's not just about being in the Black Stars B. If you are very good, you definitely can migrate to the Black Stars proper.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, so it's a really good...
Oh, yeah, and it's not just about the Black Stars B. Even if you play in the under 20 team, that's the Black Starlights, or even if you are in the Black Meteors team and you are that good, that we cannot do away with.
With you.
And we will need you, definitely. Kusiapi, I'll call you in the Black Stars.
So Shafiu is the one to watch.
Oh, yeah, he's the one to watch.
Good, yeah.
And surprisingly, it's not even just at the Black Stars B. Even in his club, Ashanti Gold, you know of Ashanti Gold?
Of course I
know. Recently, they were playing in the CAF Confederation Cup.
Okay.
Just unfortunately, they were also eliminated. He was the main man in that competition.
I see.
Their very first game, which they played against a team called Akonangi FC from Equatorial Guinea in Obuasi, he scored a hat-trick. They went away, he scored. In their game against RS Berkane, that was the last game which they played before leaving the competition. He scored as well, so he's that good.
He's a good guy. How
That's
old is
why Shafiu is in his early 20s.
Okay, yeah, so he has 20s. Time.
Oh, a lot of time. But you know our footballers and time, so you cannot say he has it.
Yeah, okay. I understand that one. So what else is happening in the world?
Well, I mean, this is what is happening around us, so we just have to give listeners, viewers, what is happening around us. But GFA elections also on yesterday. I don't know if you heard the issue of saying when there were reports that he had not submitted the appeal, and the deadline was yesterday, but he released a statement last night stating categorically that he actually submitted the appeal. That was on Monday, and was even given a recording of the vetting proceedings. So he cleared the air, and we are still on with the campaign, and we'll see how that will go. Fred Papo tomorrow is launching his manifesto. You know, now all the aspirants, or now candidates, he will become the fifth person to do so after Nana Amponsa, Ketokruku, George Free, and then disqualified Palmer, who is still fighting his case.
To be requalified.
Exactly. So Fred Papo is doing so. He says he's coming with the 5 hours. I don't know if I'll be able to get it. Redefining, restoring. It was renovation part. I'll check.
Okay, but 5 hours. But the normalization committee have extended their mandate.
Yeah. No, they did not extend their mandate because they don't have the right to extend.
So their mandate has been. FIFA extended their mandate.
FIFA has extended their mandate, and it's because of the elections. You know, the extended mandate for them after their initial mandate expired was to end September 30. Which was last week, you understand? But because of the election process and all that, they would have to be there for them to finish the election. And you know, the election is later this month, October 25. So after the election, they will go through with the necessary things that they have to do. And then November 17, that will be it for normalization committee.
Well, sounds good. Because then we'll have a new GFA president.
Yeah, we'll have a new GFA president. That's only if it will happen. Because, you know, there are fears that the election could be postponed because of the Palmer case.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand. So if the appeal doesn't go his way, and he still would want to, you know, go on with the case to other bodies to see if he will be recalled to, you know, contest, then it means the process is going to drag.
Okay. All righties. Yeah. Well, thank you, Benedict,
as always,
for joining me this morning. And thank you to you for staying tuned to us. We're grateful that you choose us every morning. This is News Desk. My name is Enimwa Enimado. And coming up next is Mapitso Sadibi, who is dancing in the background. She can't wait to bring you everything you need to know on Joy News Interactive. For more news, please go to myjoyonline.com. Have an amazing Wednesday and see you tomorrow morning.